first film that we're going to see is called Staircases to Nowhere, which is a quote from one of our contributors. This film is specifically about Kubrick and The Shining, and it's interviews with 5 crew members who worked on that film. And there's some really great stories in there, so I really hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
What about this specific project? What inspired you to start that?
We started doing interviews for the Elstree project. It came out of the back of a project called Kubrick Archive, and we interviewed a whole bunch of people just about Kubrick. And having finished that, I thought, well, you know, there's more stories to be told here. And so I was going through the footage and found that we had about 6 or 7 people who worked on The Shining in particular. And everyone loves The Shining. It's just an amazingly scary horror film. And so I thought, well,
you saw a golden opportunity.
Yeah, that was it.
What do you hope that people will get from your film? Just a nice bit of history about The Shining?
Yeah, I mean, there's an interesting history, but I think also a greater appreciation for the craft and the roles that people who worked on the film also put in, because you always hear stories about the stars or the director. No one really says anything about the guy who painted the props.
What do you think that the festival will do for St Albans, do you think?
I think it gives St Albans a greater kind of ownership over kind of the culture that exists here already. I mean, St Albans has got a great legacy in filmmaking. It's in you know, Hertfordshire itself has got a great legacy in filmmaking, and the fact that there's no cinema here, you know, this is such a great way of kind of going, look, we can still celebrate film without having to need a cinema, and also the fact that the content comes from the people who are here as well. I think is wonderful, because it shouldn't always have to be what's on at the multiplex.